Now, buying a home in today's market, especially in one of the highest appreciating housing markets in all of America, which is Phoenix, Arizona, and the greater Phoenix area, surrounding areas, it can be challenging. So, and honestly, maybe not the most fun experience as well, because you are competing on so many different properties, almost all of them actually, no matter what price point, no matter where they're at, when you go to make that purchase. So it is more important now more than ever to have the right professional in your corner to help you broker that best deal when you find that house. So I'm going to tell you what we do to help our clients have success when they go to buy a house in this highly competitive market. Stay tuned. Hey guys, as always, this is Kelly with the Kelly Cook Real Estate Group, Keller Williams. We are your Arizona real estate specialist. If you want to see all homes currently for sale, and there's not a whole lot in the Phoenix area, please click that link below. It will take you to our version of the MLS. And if you want to see what your home is currently worth in today's market, that's kind of fun because it's going up. Your net worth is going up. Then click that link below and we'll send you an automated email evaluation of your home's property value. Okay, so the question today, or the topic we're addressing, is what we do for our buyers in this market when they're trying to purchase a home, guys, because it is challenging, all right? It is challenging, and you don't want to get this thing called buyer fatigue, because that is real. We don't want you to get buyer fatigue because that is real, all right? We don't want you to get just bummed out in the process because you can't get the house that you want when you want to get it. And there's a lot of people like that right now in the marketplace, because we're seeing it when we help some of our clients sell homes. We're seeing them, these other buyers that we don't know, that we don't represent, submitting offers, and they're just being very discouraged. And there's a lot of reasons that's happening that are within their control, that, you know, it's too bad they don't fix, or they maybe could fix. But there's also reasons that are outside their control. So guys, we're gonna talk about what we do here, so you have an idea just on the surface level of what we do when we're helping our clients purchase a property. Okay, so we're gonna give you 5 things that we do every single time, and then some more. But we're gonna cover those 5 topical general things right now that we're gonna do for you when we help you purchase a home, or if we have in the past, especially in this market, okay, specifically. Number 1 is going to be the Coming Soon program, okay? Now, we utilize that on the seller side at times, depending on the market. Other times we do not, because it depends on how leveraged or one-sided the market is for the side that we are helping. In this case, on the buyer side, we have the advantage of giving you access to homes that don't hit the market first, okay? And this could be anywhere from 1 day to 30 days before they actually go live on the market and the whole world sees it. So what happens is the Coming Soon program, that is a status within the multiple listing service that is encouraged to be there just for agent-to-agent activity, and it is not syndicated or sent out to all of the consumer sites that have all the other properties on the market. So if you're a consumer looking on an app, a consumer app somewhere in the country or the world, and you think you're seeing everything available for sale in Phoenix, you are not. Okay, you are not. In fact, I would say that only about 20% of the actual buyer pool for a specific property actually knows or even sees the Coming Soon status properties. Why? A couple of reasons. Number 1, like we just talked about, they don't show up on consumer sites, so consumers don't even know they're even available to be sold. And number 2, a lot of agents, believe it or not, still don't share Coming Soon properties with their clients, which is a big mistake in my humble opinion, because you want your clients to see those Coming Soon properties, because again, if they are willing to purchase it and the seller is willing to sell it during that Coming Soon status, they have 80% less competition on that property on average, which is a huge advantage, okay? So guys, remember, when you see a Coming Soon property, that doesn't necessarily mean that you can buy it during that Coming Soon status. Some sellers will actually want to wait until it goes live on the market, but some will not. And so it's a case-by-case basis. Give us a call and we will walk you through and check out every single Coming Soon property to make sure that we're not missing anything in case it is a seller who wants to sell it during the Coming Soon status, which is a huge advantage, okay? Number 2, relationships. And we're talking specifically agent-to-agent relationships. Guys, this takes a while to establish. So if you're a brand new agent, this is hard to deliver because you just haven't had the time in the business to be able to deliver a trustworthy relationship to another agent because you haven't ever spoken to them before, right? I've been doing this 17 years. Our team has decades and decades of combined real estate experience, And so we have agent to agent relationships, and that really matters. We're able to establish these because, again, 17 years personally in the business with the agent community, and we sell a lot of properties, guys. I've sold over 1,500 properties in my career, and so there's a lot of agents we've done business with, and you always want to treat them fairly and right and with respect. Okay, that goes a long, long way, and it pays dividends for our clients who in the future will buy homes through us and with us, because we'll have a leg up to get them that house because of the relationship I have with the other agent working for the seller. Okay, huge advantage. I wish I could put a quantifiable number or something on it. I can't, but it's a real thing, guys, and it matters. The other thing is teaching. I teach, and some agents on our team teach classes to other agents, whether it be other real estate brokerages or at schools, whatever it may be, but we actually go out in the community and we teach real estate aspects to different younger agents or people who are thinking maybe about getting in this business. That gives us a lot of goodwill towards those agents as well, if they get the business or already are in the business. And then we have a client who wants to submit an offer on one of their houses in the future. Pretty cool. Also, not just treating those agents with respect, but also following up. Okay, we follow up tremendous amount with the agent, even if we don't know them, right? Because that does happen too. We don't know them, we follow up tremendously because we want them to know every step of the way. And this market, it only takes a weekend sometimes to sell a house, right? So from Thursday night or Friday when it goes on the market live, or if it's even coming soon prior to that, we are literally, part of our system, part of our standard is to communicate with that agent at least once a day with a text or a phone call, even though we know we're not going to get a response, just because we want them to know how excited our client is about the house and how much we want to work with them. Guys, and I can't tell you how many times when it comes down to the top 3 or 2 or 4 offers, whatever it is at the end of the day, that they say the reason why we're choosing your offer, Kelly, or another agent on our team is because of the communication throughout this entire process. Because we know that if you communicated leading up to the offer, that's a true sign of how you're going to communicate after the offer, because there's still another 30 days of escrow, right, and work to be done before that house becomes our client's house. So that's another thing that we do very well. And then of course we make sure to respond to questions, guys, and answer our phone. Wait, what? Yeah, I know it sounds pretty simple, but you'd be surprised how many people in this business don't reply professionally and do not answer their phone or call back if they miss it. And we do that tremendously. I mean, that is a huge hot button for me personally as the leader. And so we hold that to a very high standard, which again pays dividends for our clients and goodwill when we have offers to write on other agents' homes. So it's all connected, guys. So that's the second thing that we do very, very well. The third thing actually now is communication. Now that's throughout the entire process. We kind of touched on that with item number 2, but with number 3, communication, guys, again, it's hard to quantify this, but because we communicate well with the other party, it becomes a very smooth transaction, because there's about 90% of the transaction that occurs behind the scenes, meaning our clients don't see what we're doing for them, except for the aspect of the negotiations, right? The contracts, the paperwork, the inspections. There's a lot more that goes behind the scenes to be compliant with our brokerage, to be compliant with the Arizona Department of Real Estate. So that communication aspect makes the life easier of the other agent as well, which again pays future goodwill dividends for us and our clients in that future time period that is to come. All right, number 4 is actually the bonus strategy. Now, what is that? Well, I'll get into this, but not into the weeds, because it's still somewhat of a secret sauce. But the reality is that we have deployed this strategy multiple times in this type of market because it's so competitive. Effectively, what we're trying to do is give the seller a reason, an incentive to accept our offer when they have literally 25 showings set up for this weekend, and they have already maybe 3 offers coming in, or already have a couple offers on the table. And they have a deadline maybe in 2 or 3 days to accept the best offer. Well, if we can incentivize them with our bonus to take our offer prior to waiting until that deadline is up in 2 or 3 days, that is a huge win for our clients. And guys, this doesn't always work. That'd be a lie if I told you that, but it works a vast majority of the time. And it allows our clients to get the house they want and lock it up before they have, again, to compete for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other offers. So really cool strategy that works well in this market. Okay, number five. Number five is going to be the escalation clause. Now, you've probably heard of this before, maybe you haven't, but it's something that needs to be done most of the time when you have a competitive market like this. The escalation clause allows you to leave hopefully no money on the table. That's the idea, right? Because a big reason why most buyers won't pay a certain dollar amount for a property isn't because they're not comfortable paying this amount for the property necessarily, but they're like, well, what if the other offer, the next best offer, is only down here and not right here? Then I'm leaving all this on the table if it's right here. So the escalation clause effectively allows you to not leave any money on the table, in which you can maybe beat another offer by $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $25,000, depending on what the price point of the property is. It has to be applicable to that, okay? So again, that goes much more deeper in terms of how you can write that and produce that and make that really work effectively to the best advantage of the buyer. But generally speaking, that is reason number five. So guys, I hope you enjoyed our 5 reasons. It's just what we're passionate about, what I'm passionate about, trying to help someone get the property they want, trying to help someone get the best deal they possibly can. The whole negotiation aspect is awesome. There's a great book on that. There's an author called Chris Voss, Never Split the Difference. I studied that book. He's a former FBI hostage negotiator, and I just absolutely love the aspect and the art of negotiation, guys. And we like to deploy that, and I love to use it on behalf of my clients and our clients because it just feels good to be able to go in and win. But winning doesn't always look like, what you might think it is, right? Where someone loses necessarily, but win for my client because they get what's most important to them. And they're happy at the end of the day, their goal is achieved. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video about what we, how we kind of make the sausage behind the scenes a little bit, right? And we're just very grateful to have you guys as clients or hopefully prospective or future clients. So thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful day. And don't forget to call at 480-442-9868 or email at info@kellycookhomes.com. Thanks as always, guys. Make it a wonderful day.